APEGA is removing the 1-year Canadian experience gate on July 18th. If you're an internationally educated aspiring engineer in Alberta, this can change your P.Eng timeline. Here's what changed, what didn't, and what to do next. I'm Gavin Simone, P.Eng, and I spent the last 14 years helping engineers navigate the NPPE, CBA, and technical exams across Canada. Up to now, Alberta required 48 months of acceptable experience, and within that, they expected at least 12 months in a Canadian work environment under appropriate supervision. APEGA's new approach keeps the 48 months, but removes the 1 year of Canadian experience requirement. Instead, they've pushed that Canadian environment check into the competency-based assessment. 8 out of 22 engineering competencies are now tagged as Canadian work environment competencies, each with a minimum score. So rather than just asking, have you worked in Canada for a year, they're asking, can you show in your own projects that you understand Canadian contexts, so codes, standards, safety expectations, and how the profession works here. A few important things that didn't change. You still need 48 months of acceptable engineering experience. You still have to pass the NPPE and meet good character requirements. The CBA itself is still there. You still have to write examples for all 22 competencies, 1.1 through 6.5. And if your application is already in progress, your file stays under the rules that applied when you submitted. This isn't retroactive in a way that rewrites past decisions. The big upside is for people who already have strong experience, but most of it is outside of Canada. If you can point to specific projects where you applied Canadian or equivalent standards, took real responsibility, and worked under a professional engineer, you now have a clearer path to show that in the CBA instead of just sitting in limbo for a year. On the flip side, it's not a shortcut. The bar didn't disappear, it just moved. Assessors are going to be still looking for the quality of your written competency examples, especially for those 8 Canadian work environment competencies. If you're applying to APEGA right now, here are 3 simple steps. First, log into the APEGA portal and make sure you're looking at the most recent CBA guide and rating scale. They do change over time. Second, list 3 to 6 major projects and start mapping them to competency categories, especially where you can show Canadian or equivalent context. Third, talk to your validators early so they know this is coming and they're ready to confirm what you're writing. If you're completely new to the CBA, I've put together a plain English checklist that walks through the steps in order: projects, validators, drafting, and review. I'll leave the link in the description. If you've got questions about how this affects your situation, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to point you in the right direction.